So good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. This is the third Thursday of the month, which is where I host the ward meeting. And it's really just to give information to our residents to let them know what's going on. But I'd like for you all to hear from what I call the subject matter experts, those professionals in our in the city of Forest Park that really run our city and make us look good with all the progress and things that are happening. It's not on the governing body that makes these things happen. It's on our employees. So without further delay, I'm going to bring up our planning and community development department, Miss Savon. Come on up. She is our principal planner. Give us an update, please.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Thursday. My name is Savon Irons Kumasa, and I'm the principal planner here for the City of Forest Park's Planning and Community Development Department. I don't have many updates, but the updates that I do have, we are doing 2 text amendments to our zoning ordinance where we're updating the ordinance to allow tiny homes and cottage dwelling units in our urban village district as well as our Gillum district. So those are the 2 text amendments that we're bringing up to Planning Commission this evening. And then another big news that we have is our Tyler system. We have been working to update our systems online to allow for business owners and residents to apply for or do applications online. So on Monday, we will be going live with our Tyler system to allow business owners in the city to apply for business licenses online, as well as complete renewals online. Our phase 2 of this Tyler system is also beginning soon, which will encompass planning, permitting, and code enforcement. So those code compliance. So those options will also be coming soon to allow residents to be able to access that information online as well. So those are the only updates I have for today. And thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Enjoy your next meeting.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go to our Economic Development Department. We have our Director Williams in the building with us today. Come on up, sir.
Thank you. Right, thank you. Thank you all. Good evening. Good evening. It's good to see you all you on virtual. Thank you. Just want to give you some updates for the last month in economic development. So we held our final successful off the rails trolley tour. We had a good turnout, a great crowd, and we're planning on doing that again in the spring. So we hope you all can sign up. We hosted a very successful Blues on Main Street event. That was October 11th. We got great feedback about that event, and we're planning on doing other events such as that coming up in the 2025. We've spoken with several different businesses who are interested in relocating to the city, such as Arise Cafe, Piece of Cake, John's Fine Food, who's already in the city, but he was looking to expand his concept, a barbecue concept that was interested in opening up on Main Street and Forest Parkway, and then Gus's Fried Chicken. These are efforts, business recruitment efforts, and to draw new businesses to the city. So we've gotten some good calls and some good interest from several different prospects. We've met with several different real estate brokers and developers. One of the things in economic development that we're trying to do is just tell our story to the broader Atlanta metro market about why Forest Park is a great place to invest in and to bring your concept to the city. So we've met with in the past month, South City Partners, Hamilton Homes Jr., the Terminus Group, Raul Clark, Pero Strategies, Good Places, the Cofield Group, and Greenwood CRE. We had several different meetings with these real estate brokers and developers. We attended the final Aerotropolis ATL Economic Development Collective meeting. That's a meeting where the economic developers around the Metro South area get together just to have some brainstorming and feedback on things they're seeing in their different communities. We attended the Georgia Power Retail Summit, which was in Gainesville, Georgia, and that was a summit where economic developers came to learn about retail strategies, how to attract different concepts to their retail concepts to their community. We assisted the Planning and Community Development Department with the Georgia Outdoor Grant. We're working on several different projects in Fort Gillum and on Main Street. We've assisted and fielded 12 business inquiries, different people who are interested in either starting a business in the city or finding out more about businesses in the city. We hosted one film tour this past month. We visited one business for a Ward 3 BRE visit. That was Covenant Logistics, which is located in Fort Gillum. That was a very good visit. They are a very unique company. I'll talk about them just very briefly. So they are a logistics company and transportation company, and then they house all of the products here in Fort Gillum that you see in a Delta airplane. So once you go on a Delta airplane, from the seats to the headphones that they give you, to the little TVs that you see right in front of your seat, all of that is housed right here in Fort Gillum. So it's great to learn about that and just see all the great companies that we have here in our city. And then one of the great news from our accomplishments from one of our employees, Ms. Sharice Clay, who's the Economic Development Staff Assistant, graduated as a member of the 51st Leadership Clayton class with the Clayton County Chamber of Commerce. So that is great news for her. And that's some of our updates in the Department of Economic Development. Thank you so much. And if you excuse me, I have to run to pick up my daughter from daycare. So thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for those updates. So now, I think it's on, but it's low, but it's okay. Now we will hear from, I don't think Finance Director is in here. No, he's not here. Okay, we'll go on to our Public Works Director. We have our Interim Director, Mr. Nigel Watley.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on up, sir.
Thank you.
It's on, but it's low, so
No worries.
don't worry about it.
All right, afternoon, everyone. All right, so just a few tidbits from Public Works. So the Wall Drive sidewalk project, we're still waiting on construction drawings, and we're expected to have them on Tuesday. After which we'll get into the acquisition phase and start working towards the easements. Street and right-of-way maintenance, we're in the process of getting quotes for pavement repairs for part of Frontage Road, as well as Gilbert Place and Hendricks Road. The Street and Grounds divisions are continuing with their landscape and cleanup efforts, as well as Christmas decoration. We currently have 2 vacancies, 2 for maintenance worker positions, 2 for foreman positions, a heavy equipment operator, and 1 building maintenance tech. We have interviewed a heavy equipment operator and a building maintenance tech, and they have been sent their conditional letter so that they can continue on with their background check process. As you can see, if you've noticed, all the divisions have been participating in their efforts to put up the Christmas decorations, the Christmas trees, and all the decorations around the buildings. I don't know if you've noticed, the sign division have finished with the striping of the parking lot over at Police Department, over at Cash Memorial, as well as Hines Ward between Lake and Park Avenue. So that's all I have. Any questions? You're welcome.
Appreciate you. All right, we're gonna move on to our Human Resources Department. Yes, so I'm sorry I can't introduce you like Madam Mayor. She's the articulate one, but this is our Deputy Director, Miss Lewis. Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. The city of Forest Park is hiring. We have a few positions open, not as many as last month. As Interim Director Watley mentioned, the Public Works Department is hiring for a maintenance worker, a trade specialist, a street foreman, and also a heavy equipment operator. And heavy equipment operators, that position does require that you do have your CDLs. The police department is hiring for police officers, and the fire department has positions open for a firefighter paramedic. If you're interested in any of these positions, you're welcome to go to the city's website, which is Forest Park, www.forestparkga.gov, and you click on departments, human resources, and then you click on job opportunities. And that has a listing of everything that the city is hiring for. And if you see something you're interested in, you just click apply now. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. So keeping with my list that Ms. Dixon gave me, we're going to our code compliance department, Director Walker.
Good evening, good evening. As you see, we have went through a rebranding with my department. So as you see, the 2 C's stand for,
Code compliance.
thank you, thank you. So we're proud to announce that. Also, we're teaming up with the Economic Development and Recreation Parks and Recs. We're doing a Christmas tree event, so we're proud about that. Also, we have 3 vacancies in our department, 2 officers and 1 admin staff. So soon we will have all those positions filled by December. We're looking by the end of December. We did educational sweeps in the Watts Road area. So we're definitely visiting every ward to do educational sweeps to inform everyone concerning violations and what they need to do to bring them into compliance. Remember to remove your trash cans from curbside on day of pickup. Also call Waste Management for bulk pickup. If you need any assistance, please call to Public Works or else to the sanitation inspector that's under me in my department, Mr. Wells, and we will assist you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We're gonna go back up to the money man, our finance director, Mr. John Wiggins.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is John Wiggins. I'm the finance director for the city of Forest Park. I want to thank Councilwoman James for inviting me to this event to let you know. I'm here to talk about your property tax. I know it's not a fun subject to talk about, but I'm here. The property taxes, your taxes are due December 20th. Just wanted to get that out. I've also brought some literature for you to be able to go online and take care of your bill. Another easy way is to go onto the city's website. It's an orange banner up at the top. You can click on that. That'll take you to the new the new format for the paying taxes. You can also look it up by property or look it up by your account number or search by name, and it'll pull your information up and you'll be able to pay your bill online. I do have a few notes here. We do stop taking cash, but we will take credit cards, any kind of checks after 4, but at 4 we stop taking cash for payment. Also, if you're trying to file for homestead, you would need to do that between January 2nd and April the 2nd. And that's for, there's just some tidbits for going in for next year if you're trying to apply for homestead. Looking at my notes, that's about it when it comes to property tax. I don't have anything else I think that would be pertinent to the citizens, but that's it.
Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
Appreciate you
Right.
very much. We're gonna go to our Recreation and Leisure Department, Director Maxwell.
Good evening, everyone. Like I said, my name is Tyreek Max. I'm the Director of Recreation Leisure Service for the City of Forest Park. Just to let you know about some upcoming events we have. This Saturday from 12 to 5, we have our annual Feed the Community event at Star Park. We'll be serving a hot meal. Kids can get free haircuts. The young ladies can get their hair braided. Come on out. We have live music. We'll pretty much be watching some football, and anybody come on out. If anybody want to get their hair braided or haircut, come on out this Saturday in Star Park. Also, on the 7th of December, we have our holiday extravaganza. That is what we light the Christmas tree, and we pretty much light the lights and have the parade. The extravaganza start at 3 with the parade starting at 6. We'll have live music, arts and craft, hot chocolate, also the parade. So you guys make sure y'all come out for that. Also, December the 14th, with partnering with our senior service division, we have our breakfast with Santa. That will be December the 14th at 10 a.m. at 696 Main Street. You come over, bring the kids over. They get to take pictures with Santa, leave a video for Santa, arts and craft, and get a nice hot breakfast. That's pretty much it for the Recreation Leisure Service Department. Thank you.
We're gonna go to our public safety departments now, which we have in the building from our fire department, Deputy Chief May.
Good evening, everyone. Just a couple of updated for the statistics for the month of October from the fire department side from the operations. We ran about a total of 293 EMS related calls, 30 of which were trauma related. We had 2 shootings or stabbings. We had 12 mutual aid assist calls. On the fire side, we had about 200 responses over the past month in October. 1 private structure fire, 2 apartment fires, and 2 public assembly fires. We also had 135 EMS assist calls, 16 false alarms, and 4 hazmat type situations. The fire marshal's office conducted 81 inspections throughout the month on their side, and on my personnel, they completed 100 hours of outside training not associated with the department itself in outside classes. So that's about mostly for the statistics for the month of October. 2 things I would like to remind everybody, since we're coming up in the season, this is for everybody's general information. Thanksgiving is next week, and a lot of folks like to fry turkeys. One of the things is always keep in mind some safety tips if you do decide to fry a turkey. It needs to be completely thawed out. Do not ever, ever fry a frozen turkey or partially frozen turkey. That is bad news across the board. Make sure you're doing it outside in a safe location. Have a device, if you can, to separate, to lower it down into the hot oil so you're not directly over it, and always have a fire extinguisher nearby at any point in time in case it starts to get away, and of course call 911 if something does happen. Now, other than that, Christmas also coming up. Everybody's starting to put your Christmas trees up. If you are using a live Christmas tree, make sure you're keeping water in it, please. Thank you.
All right, so I know we have online our Chief of Staff, Ms. Warrior. I don't know if you have any updates for us, Ms. Warrior.
Good afternoon, Councilwoman James. It's good to, am I loud?
No, it's not on you, it's on us. We'll turn it down.
I apologize.
That's okay, you're good. You saw my reaction.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for the opportunity. We are working on so many projects at the executive office. And some of them, we will be glad to share at a more appropriate time. The only thing that I want to share is that we are closing out of round 1 of the home program for our legacy residents. We have had a tremendous success in providing a number of home repairs for all of those residents who qualified to participate. And now, of course, we are preparing to launch phase 2 of this program. And so I am not at liberty to share the date. We like to do things in a dramatic fashion around the city of Forest Park. But I would share, especially with our community online, that Please stay tuned for the launch of this. The application will be available online. And I would say by December 1st, then all residents, would be able to check the city's website and look for a banner that will be posted at that time. And this phase of the program will focus on all ages. Of course, except the seniors. I mean, we have orchestrated this in such a fashion that at present, the seniors who have already participated would not be eligible, to participate again, because we want to make certain to give everyone an opportunity. But thanks to you, Councilwoman James, and the other members of the governing body for extending this opportunity to our community and really contributing to neighborhood sustainability, allowing all of our residents to stay in their homes and hopefully to get some much needed repairs done that they desire. And that's all I have. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you so much for that information.
You're welcome.
And so now, I know we have one of our state representatives on the line. Representative Bruno, do you have anything you would like to say? You're muted if you're talking.
Hello, I am State Representative Rhonda Bruno, and I just want to thank you all for voting me in as your state representative, and I look forward to continuing working with the city of Forest Park. Our session starts on January 13th, so that's about a month away. And so I would like for as many of Forest Park's residents that like to come down to the Capitol and really see what's going on. We will send out some information for Forest Park Day. And I hope that you can join us. And I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Representative. So let's see, we don't have anyone. Okay, so I want to thank everyone for coming out. I know there was a lot of information that you received. That's one of the reasons why I have it recorded. And so it will be posted on the city's website for you to go back and review it. And for those that were not able to make it in person, we'll be able to also, let me make sure I'm on there. Yep. We'll be able to go back and hear the information as well. One of the things that I'm excited about doing, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to multitask. I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm excited about doing is the honoring of our Teacher of the Year. We have 10 cluster schools that represent the Forest Park residents from elementary, middle, and our high school. And so on the second meeting in January the 21st, which will be Tuesday, it's because we're off that Monday for MLK, Martin Luther King Day. We will celebrate those 10 Teacher of the Year. So I've asked businesses that want to put a little gift together for those 10. We want to honor them. So think about that if you want to be a part of that. We're going to also have a nice celebration dinner for them and the principals, as well as the social worker and the parent liaisons at those schools. So with that said, thank you all so much for sharing the knowledge that you have as being a part of the city of Forest Park. Thank our residents for being here this evening. Thank you for those that I see in the crowd that I always see. Thank you so much for support. I want to honor all of our staff, honor our police officers back there. Thank you all for coming and supporting as well. But with that said, you all, we're gonna sign off and we're gonna enjoy some refreshments and we're gonna go home. All right, so let me just sign off here.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Thank you.